On a quiet December morning in Kano's Day, people woke up to shocking news. A little girl's body was found buried in a shallow grave. She has been secretly buried by her school teacher, who is also the proprietor of her school. That discovery caused panic and fear and anger across the entire state and Nigeria as a whole. That little girl's name is Hanifa Abubakar. She was the only child of Mr. and Mrs. Abubakar, and she was only 5 years old when these incidents happened. Hanifa was a smart little girl, very beautiful and intelligent, full of life, hope, and aspiration. She went to school as usual with her little friends, playing, laughing, and nobody thought that would be the last day they would be seeing her. How did this incident happen? On that fateful day, she went to school. Abdul Malik, who happens to be the proprietor of the school, came to her class and picked her and took her to his house. At close of school, her parents at home were hoping that Hanifa would come back. They waited, but they did not see her. Initially, they thought maybe the school forgot to tell them that they would be staying a little bit longer in school, and so they hoped that she would come back a little bit later. So they had to wait a little bit later to see when she would come back. But when it got dark and she was not back, they began panicking, and so they started making calls. They called, sent text messages to neighbors, friends to know if Hanifa was with them. But they all said they have not seen Hanifa. So they got the police involved. The next day they went to school asking for who must have seen Hanifa. But everybody said they have not seen Hanifa. Meanwhile, at Mrs. Tanko's house, when he took Hanifa back home, his wife asked him who the little girl is. And he said the girl belonged to one of his teachers. And this teacher traveled, so the girl will be staying with them for a little time. Back home, the parents were hoping that whoever took Hanifa may call them and ask for ransom. The text came asking for 6 million naira for the release of Hanifa Abubakar. Hanifa's parents were a bit hopeful, knowing that if they pay this money, they will have their daughter back. And so they started running around looking for money to pay so they can have their child back. While they were raising this money, something evil was playing out behind the scene, because Hanifa's kidnapper, Mr. Tanko, was already at home planning, thinking, what if this girl tell people that I'm the one who kidnapped her, because she knows me and she has seen my face and her parent knows me as well. So what do I do to this girl? And that was when he thought of the unthinkable. He bought rat poison for 100 naira. And after drinking tea, he put the remaining tea inside one small bottle with bobo in it. And then he now puts the rat poison inside the bottle and gives the small girl to drink. The girl, not knowing what was happening, took this bobo from this man and drank. While on their way out, the little girl slept off. And that was the end of it. So Mr. Tanko, fearing that they may discover him, connived with somebody else and dug up a shallow grave where he buried this small girl in the grave, and then went back home, behaving as if nothing happened. Hanifa's parents were still panicking and still looking for Hanifa. So they got the police involved. And then the police started searching, asking questions, investigating the cause of Hanifa's disappearance. They were asking people around, and that's how they got to Mr. Tanko. So, after much questioning and interrogation, this man accepted that he was the one who took Hanifa from school. He confessed that initially he sent someone to pick up the girl, but the girl did not want to go because she did not recognize the person. And so he went and picked up this girl and took the girl home. And when he took the girl home, he was afraid that the girl would tell people that he was the one that kidnapped her. And so he unalived the girl with 100 naira poison, rat poison. So when the police asked him more, he took them to the grave where he buried the girl, the shallow grave. It was a very sad moment. It was a very heartbreaking moment. People were angry. People were asking questions. How could he, a teacher, a school proprietor, who is supposed to keep our kids safe, how could he do such a thing to a small girl? How could he? Nobody was expecting that from him. People were asking questions. People were crying for justice. Justice for Hanifa. Justice for Hanifa. Social media went into panic. The news was everywhere like wildfire. At the end, justice was served. But for Hanifa's parents, is that really justice? Will it bring their daughter back to life? Will it reverse everything? All the emotional trauma, all the sadness, all the sleepless night they had looking for their daughter. Can that ever pacify them? It is a very sad story indeed. And this kind of story should never be forgotten. Because sometimes we feel that evil comes from very far. But we fail to understand that sometimes evil is from people we know, people we trust, people we call family. And truly, safety is of the Lord. May all our children be protected. If you like this story, like and share, because some stories should never be forgotten.